Hello, folks. Boy, did I have a good sleep, good Airbnb. But I want to do this video. Um, Quite the experience in Quebec. I dropped two fellas I work with off in Montreal, and I backtracked to Quebec City. Long drive from up north, northern Quebec, 9 hours, and hit a blizzard, all that. And I stop after dropping the boys off at the airport, and I hit a gas station. I got to fill up. So I fill up, and then I got my Airbnb booked, and I got to punch that address in, do all that. I get to Quebec City, and of course, this blizzard started. I'm like, oh, great. And this Cadillac pulls up right beside me. Cadillac Mystique, big luxury SUV, um, big tires jacked up, beautiful rims, wealthy. And it's a Quebecois, but he's a gangbanger. You can see it, and he's got beautiful woman beside him, two guys in the back seat, heavies, right? And I'm like, oh boy, what's this? And of course, start talking French, and of course, I have an Alberta license plate, and I got my little veil, and I go, I don't speak French. I don't speak French. And he goes, my English kind of bad. He tries another language. And I said, well, I only speak English. I'm sorry. And he pulls out this gold ring. And he goes to me, I need gas. He goes, I give you this gold ring. And I'm going to show you the ring I have. It's so crazy. So this I got gifted to me in the United States of America on my trip. It's a World Poker Tournament ring. I had it checked. It's real. $2,500. In fact, on my trip, I keep all my American money, and I got a bunch of change too. I keep it in a little stash box when I go across the states, and this little trinket was actually me giving a ride in Chicago to a native fella. My friend Ian Bjorkman did this for a woman, and we went and gave this native guy a fellow when I went a ride to Eagle Mountain, and I took another native fellow and I gave him a ride. He said, you know what, an American Indian, okay? And he goes, you know what, man, you're the coolest guy ever. Here, take this ring. I thought, oh, it's probably fake, right? Well, I get it checked, it's real. So I keep it. It's a cool treasure. It was a beautiful thing. Got him to another state, his home reserve, all that. These are kind of adventures you usually don't talk about. So I got a World Poker ring, and it's real. I had it checked. So I'm sitting here at this gas station. These gangbangers pull up. And Buddy goes, look, and he's got this ring. And it's a World Poker ring, but it's a knockoff. I got the real one in my little console. And he hands it to me. He goes, look, fill up my car. His Cadillac, right? And he's Mr. Gangster Rich. And he's got his two bros there and this beautiful woman with him. And I look at the ring. I go, and I reach in. I pull mine out. And I go, So I hand him the two rings because you can see the weight difference, the whole color, the design, everything. I go, sorry, man, I already got a real one. His mouth hit the floor. It hit the floor. He's like, he says something in French, and tabernacle was a follow-up. Sacrament or some Sacrament Tabernacle. And he shakes his head and he kind of went red. I handed him back his ring and he looked at both of them and he's like, like busted. And then he takes off, right? But I said, don't worry, you'll get somebody will buy your ring. Right? It was so funny. Yeah, and I got out of it. But to me, that was, what are the chances someone's going to try and sell me a knockoff World Poker ring and I got a real one from the States? Like, what are the chances, right, everybody? So I found that pretty cute. I thought that was hilarious. Got here. Things about Quebec that are funny, I think, maybe to other Canadians. And I hope it's better in Quebec. See, I heard in Montreal it'll be better. Is haircuts. I'm in desperate need of a haircut. In Quebec, everybody, hair is no laughing matter. There's none of these quick haircuts where you walk in off the street, turn down everywhere, and they look at you like, how dare you walk in here and think you're just going to get a haircut off the street? You'll book an appointment, right? It's serious business in Quebec that I've found. And I mean, I heard you can walk into mall hairdressers in the cities and stuff, but any of the towns, good luck. That's an art of business. They take it very serious. Um, Oil changes, that's another one. Don't expect to drive in and get an oil change done. Again, I don't know about the big cities, Montreal or Quebec, but I needed that after the long drive, especially after finishing the States. So I had a heck of a time with that. I ended up having to do it myself, and it all went good. It was good. But yeah, there's a lot of things. There's an aversion to English, especially in that north, until you tell them you're Canada the 51st state, or say, hey, I did Alberta independence, blah, 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 and you show them, then all of a sudden everybody warms up to you. So I didn't have much negativity at all. In fact, I found Quebec a lot more open. People were interested. As soon as I told them who I was, what I'm up to, and what I'm doing, man, people were excited, ready to help. A lot of people, a lot more than I see out of the rest of Canada publicly. Like if I get in publicly talking about it, you'll find a real aversion. And people are shocked that you'll say, oh, Canada, the 51st state. And then they're, you're one of those, right? But not in Quebec, not in at least northern Quebec. And that's a pretty good stronghold for Quebec separatists. So I don't know how this adventure is going to go. This morning, I'm going to call Leanna. We're going to meet for breakfast. I'm going to try and find a place to cut my hair, get her on board, get her up to snuff, and then I'll move on to Montreal and continue until I go back to Alberta and I'm flying back. I got my Bruce Power job, just doesn't start till January 17th, so I won't be touring or driving to see anybody, just some people in the GTA on Sunday, and then I'll be already booked my flights last night, so I'll be flying back to Edmonton, picking up my truck and doing all the things I got to do with my kids. And then I'll be flying back to, I guess, close to, oh, geez. Well, it's Bruce Power, but, oh, geez. Now it's not coming to mind the name of the major town. But, anyways, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I need a coffee. I see that. So I'm going to go have a coffee and I'm going to go call Leanna. Everything's going well, everybody. Yeah, I'll update you as we go. Wish us luck. Let's see what comes of Quebec. Okay? God bless. Talk to you soon. Bye now.